Hello kids, I am back again with my new chapter How Daddy Decided What He Wanted to Be. When Daddy was a little boy, he was often asked, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" Daddy always had an answer ready, but each time his answer was different. First, he would say he wanted to become a night watchman. He liked to think that while the whole town slept, the night watchman could walk about and make noise. He was quite certain he wanted to be a night watchman. But when he grew up, but then he thought of the ice cream man who came along daily with his bright green cart. If he became an ice cream man, he could have a cart and eat all the ice cream he wanted to. So, little daddy decided to be an ice cream man. Little daddy parents were surprised to hear that his son wanted to be an ice cream man. They thought he was only trying to be funny, but little daddy seriously thought it could be a very tasty way of life when he grew up. One day, little daddy saw a man wearing a blue uniform at auto workshop. The man was playing with all sort of cars, but those were real cars, not toys. The man who crawled under the cars, playing with their strange game. "Who's that man?" little daddy asked. "He's a car mechanic," said one of the workers. Now little daddy said he could be a car mechanic. He would play out all the time with the cars. There could be nothing in the world more interesting. Nothing? Truly? When daddy said he could be a car mechanic, someone asked him, "But what about the ice cream man?" That was a problem indeed. Daddy had indeed decided became a car mechanic, but he did not have to give up the bright green ice cream cart also. So he found a way out. "I'll be a car mechanic and an ice cream man." Everyone was surprised. But little daddy said, "They won't be hard at all. I'll sell ice cream for some time in the morning and then I'll go to auto workshop. And there I'll work with cars for some time and again go to sell the ice cream. In the afternoon, I'll again go back to the workshop. Later, I'll go to sell to the ice cream. I'll park my green cart outside the workshop when I'm working inside." Everyone laughed to hear little daddy. It made him angry, and he said, "If you laugh at me, I will be a night watchman also. After all, there's nothing to do at night." Everyone had to agree with little daddy, but a few days later he changed his mind. He said he wanted to become a pilot. Then he said he wanted to become an actor. After Grandpa took him to an office, he decided to become a clerk. To be a sale was around also in his mind, or at least a shepherd. Finally, he wanted to be a dog. And all day he ran around for all four, barking at stranger. He even tried to bite an elderly lady when she wanted to pat his head. Little daddy learned quite well how to bark, but he couldn't scratch his ears with his foot. That way all dogs do. He thought if he went outside and sat beside a street dog, he would learn it more quickly. And that was exactly what he did. Just then Sage came walking to the street. He stopped and watched Daddy for a while and then he asked, "What are you doing?" "I'm trying to be a dog," little Daddy said. "Don't you want to be a man?" asked the sage. I have been a man for a long time," said Daddy. "What sort of man are you if you cannot be a dog even? Is that what a man is like?" "Well, what is a man like?" Daddy asked. "Think about that yourself," said the sage, and walked away. The little daddy felt much ashamed of himself and began to think. He thought and thought. The more he thought, the more ashamed of he was of himself. The sage had not explained to him what a man is like, but suddenly Daddy knew that a man is like, and he realized another important thing also. It was that he was yet too small to know what he wanted to do. The next time he was asked what he wanted to do, he thought of the sage and said, "I wanted to be a man." No one laughed when little daddy said this, and that was the best answer he could think of. He still thinks so, and always says to me, "The only important thing you can have to remember is that you must be a good man in the most important thing, whatever you want to do, be a pilot, shepherd, sailor, ice cream man, or whatever. A man does not really have to know how to scratch behind his ear with his foot." Thank you.